Hello. So this is episode 7 of Tea and Insight, and I've had some wonderful insights over the past few days. On Sunday, I went to see a spiritual teacher called Bentinho Mazzaro, and I had a few things confirmed in my mind. One of which is about how I show up. So it was really good to see him model speaking in front of a large group of people. And one of the sorry, I've got a bit of a cough at the moment. One of the things I've been concerned about when speaking in front of a lot of people, if I'd been invited to speak at an event, for example, if I then in the present moment felt that there was nothing to say. What would I do if people have paid money to come and hear me speak? The organisers had paid for me to speak. And what about if nothing occurred to me to share? And I realised that for myself, before going to the event on Sunday, I realised that, what I would do is I would sit in silence. I'm not going to just speak and it be and it not come from presence, and it not be authentic. So I would just sit in silence and wait for something to occur to me to say, and then share whatever came up. And I knew by doing that, some people in the audience it would be perfect for them, because it's an opportunity just to be still, soak up the energy of the room, and just to connect with yourself. And there could well be people in the audience that would hate it, and they'd be really getting themselves cross with their thinking about, I've paid money and she's not saying anything. And the event on Sunday, Bentinho would sit, and the silence was just gorgeous. He would hold the space for everybody, and I'm sure he would have been noticing the vibration in the room and the different frequency of different people, and no doubt also talking to us on some level, but not through the spoken word. And those moments of silence were really powerful, and it just kind of confirmed to me that yes, that's what I would do. If nothing occurred to me to say, then I would sit in silence. Other things that I learned from him were just about being of service and staying in alignment and following what excites me. And I also set the intention at the beginning, when I first arrived, to sit next to somebody fabulous, which I did. And during the breaks, she asked me some amazing, really good questions. One of which was about this Tea and Insights live show, which is currently on a public page. And she was asking me if it excited me. And my honest response eventually, because I kept kind of avoiding the question, was what excites me is the closed group that I have, being of service in that closed group for the people that want to be there, for the people who are looking to have freedom from fear, so freedom from lack and scarcity, to be able to be fully themselves, show up in the world as themselves, and be in service in whatever capacity that is, whether it's through having their own business, or maybe it's through their creativity, but showing up, being of service, and just being true to themselves, being their true self and living from that space. That's what they want. That's why they're in the closed Teen Insights group. And I love showing up in that group to share my insights and inspire them, and in turn be inspired by what they share as well. And that group is brand new. It's just taking off. It's just, so it's only got a handful of members at the moment. And I'm hoping that it will continue to grow at a nice, steady pace, and that everybody, it's a non-judgment zone. It's a caring, supportive, nourishing environment, a safe space to share what's going on for you in that moment in your business and in your life. So that's what excites me. It excites me to show up in that group. So from now on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to merge this public page with my existing business page, and my live show will actually be done within the closed group, and then of course I will post the video onto my business page as well, because I want it to be available for other people to see as well. But I know there's going to be more interaction, more of a conversation if I have the show in the closed group. That really excites me. So I was really grateful for Gigi, who I met at the talk, for asking me such great questions about what it is that feels good. Because when we feel good, we know that we're in alignment with our true self. And for me, that's what it's all about. And if I start to move out of alignment, then I start to get more thinking about, just sort of, doubting thoughts and things like that. And so I know something is off. And I just want to. One of the reasons I'm outside doing this live is because I was due to have a coaching session tonight, and with one of my clients, but my son isn't very well, so we're having to take him to see the doctor. But that session was going to be out in nature, and thankfully my client is still going out into nature, so I'm really pleased about that. And I still wanted to be out in nature, so I've just come to my local nature reserve, which is just across the road from me. And I love this tree because it's kind of got this all-seeing eye. And I asked permission of the tree to actually just connect with the tree and just to, commune with the tree. And just getting this really amazing bliss from just connecting with this tree right now. And I'm glad that we're together whilst doing this live. And if you don't get out into nature much, I highly recommend it, because there's something about the vibration of trees that really helps to connect you with your creative potential. Yeah. So, and it just really helps you to get in a clear state of mind and to feel alive, to be part of nature. We are nature. So it's really good to remember that and reconnect. Okay, so that's all really I wanted to share today. That things are, like I said, things are changing. I'm going to do the live in the closed group from now on. If you are interested in joining the closed group, I will put a link underneath this video, and just have a look at the description, see if it matches where you're at, what's going on for you. The other thing I'm going to do is also be very clear with what I support people with, because it might be that you don't want to be in a group sharing things, but you do feel that you do want to be free of fear. Freedom from fear is phenomenal, because it enables you to be able to really tap into your creative potential and go after the things that you really feel called to do. The doubts gone, that judgment of yourself gone, the voice that's saying that you can't do this, and no one's going to listen to you, all of that kind of thing gone. And it just means that you're able to go for things, take the inspired action. Since having a deeper understanding of who I am and fear not being real. It's enabled me to start this Teen Insights group. It's enabled me to just to show up more and to feel that inner confidence to play all out in life and enjoy life to the full. It's giving me so much more true happiness and liberation and freedom. I could go on and on and on about what a lack of fear does for you. So I will make it more explicit in the group what I can offer, and I'll start inviting people to have conversations with me to see how I can help you to have freedom from fear. As always, if you've got any comments, if you want to say anything about what I've shared today, any questions about being out in nature and connecting with nature, then just ask away, put a comment in the comment box, or you can private message me as well. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye.